Welcome back to DotLine Gaming. This is Gemini Punch here with Multi-Title 6 and Mekanatsu. Today we'll be getting into E3, what we're excited for, what we're hoping for, and what we may be disappointed on. So, E3 only 2 weeks out. Hype is rising. This is basically early Christmas for gamers. I know a lot of people have their hopes right now. I don't know what you're expecting, but I know for me personally, the first thing I'd like to talk about is the fact that maybe Borderlands 3 could be displayed at E3. Gearbox, please come through.
Gearbox Senpai.
I'm pretty sure they will show something. I don't think you go through an E3
Hopefully gameplay.
and show.
Oh, yes, gameplay.
I don't think you go to E3 and show a tech demo if you don't have something to show off the following year.
I know, that's how I feel.
Not saying it's going to be there, but if it is there, I wouldn't be surprised. If it's not there, I'll just be disappointed.
I love Borderlands, y'all. Especially number 2. That's when I first started playing Borderlands. That's my first experience with it. Loved it. I know everybody raves about it, but I didn't know it was that good. Because when I first got the game, my dad bought me the game. I got it. It was like Game of the Year edition. And I was like, I didn't even know it's been out a year. So I got it, and then me and my friend got online, and I dumped so many hours into this game, y'all, trying to get this Gunzerker to level 70. And I was farming all these different weapons, like the North Fleet. Shout out if you know the North Fleet and you know the struggle of trying to get it.
Game is just.
It's
just a good game.
It's an amazing shooting.
It's one of those games where you can just get on with your friends at any time, no matter how many years it went by, and you're like, oh yeah, let's get on it. We can play.
I have so many good memories. The characters are so good. It's surprisingly deep. Surprisingly deep as far as the
and
story
emotional.
goes. Yeah, and emotional.
That's what struck me different because of the style and the art style, how it looks is kind of goofy.
Right.
But they got something.
It's unique. It's unrealistic.
Yeah, it is.
But it's unique. The cel-shadedness of it is amazing.
Makes you think it's nice.
I know, guys. Pre-sequel wasn't the best. Okay, it wasn't the best. I agree, it wasn't the best. I have fun with it. I'm still not gonna say it's topping Borderlands 2, but maybe it doesn't have to. I'm just hoping Borderlands 3 brings back that love, the fire, the grind.
I wasn't even originally into Borderlands, but I got into it.
I'm just very excited for it. I'm hoping we see something on it gameplay-wise, because they teased us with the tech demo. The character had a mask on, but the gear looked cool. The setting was cool as always.
It looked really good.
Yeah, so definitely looking forward to that.
I don't know anything about the game, guys. I never played it. So that's why I've been quiet.
Who knows, man? Maybe Mekanatsu will join us in the next iteration.
They said it's all multiplayer, so I'm about that.
Amen. And be looking out for it. We might even bring it to the channel. So, but aside from that, we're also looking forward to Project Scorpio. 552 gigahertz.
Oh my god, 6750 million gigabytes of RAM.
It's a monster.
You know what? Oh
Look,
God.
all this talk about this, man. They're talking about all the specs for it.
It's supposed to be a game changer.
It's a game changer. It's 4K.
Didn't they say that about the Xbox One?
I love the Xbox One.
I'm not against any console, but the way they're hyping this up, it feels like it's going to be some sort of supercomputer that's always changing, but it's a console.
That's what's so crazy about it. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. I just want to see what it has to offer, but more importantly, I need this console to launch with some exclusive games that are new.
Well, with the rumored exclusives that's coming out with it, I think it was over 15 exclusives.
You talking about some Halo 6, Nigel?
Well, Halo 6 was already leaked a while back, but I don't know.
Talking about some Gears 5.
I don't know the full details of Halo 6. It was leaked about 2 weeks ago, but it's possible that it might even be at this E3.
Right, take it.
They said no.
But I just don't see with Destiny 2 on the horizon, September 8th.
Oh, that's true.
I see more Destiny 2. But as far as what the exclusives are going with the Scorpio, hopefully it's not.
I want a new IP.
I have nothing against indie games.
Me either.
But I can't keep doing games like that being an exclusive. A $20 game that's exclusive.
I feel that.
That's like Rhyme, probably one of the greatest games you ever played. Ori is one of the greatest games you ever played. but these don't need to be exclusives. These need to be something that I just find as a hidden gems.
I need a God of War. I need a God of War for Xbox.
It's just this. When they promise you exclusives for something, I expect it to be big. I expect it to be something. And if it's a big number of exclusive games, I don't see it. Chances are I don't see it being something like a Gears of War, God of War type of. I just don't think it's realistic.
I would like for the exclusive to be a totally new IP. Phil, we've been looking at you, man. You shot down. Well, you almost shot down Gigantic. Somehow they made it out of that. Barely. Wounded. Yeah. They were hurt. They somehow made it.
Fable Legends is gone.
Fable Legends.
Scalebound.
Okay. Scalebound may be still breathing.
Maybe
a cliffhanger, type hero character who looks like they died, but then somehow they come back by some magical way. But Phil, look, you hear me? Phil Spencer, that's what I'm talking about if you guys don't know.
Oh my goodness.
We're watching you, bro.
No,
these games are
we're
starting
not watching
to add
you
up.
yet. We're watching you on the 13th.
All right, and we'll be looking for you on the 13th.
That's what we'll be looking for you, that Microsoft press conference.
But yeah, aside from the Scorpio, though, we're just very excited for the system, and we're anticipating what it's really gonna bring in terms of hardware. So,
seeing how we talked about Scalebound,
we could jump in there.
Yeah,
we'll jump in that
just a little bit because it's pretty
because it was
highly anticipated.
Very much anticipated. It was going to be the multiplayer game of the year.
Right.
It was being developed by the people at Bayonetta.
Mm-hmm.
So Platinum Games and everybody. I mean, look, you can say what you want about Bayonetta, but I think everybody universally loved that game.
Platinum Games always makes very solid games, and they bring like their own unique charm, just how Scalebound was doing.
And we knew they always made solid games. We started off with Vanquished,
right,
which was
very nice.
That game was just
very
polished, nice. It's actually getting a new release on PC. I think it's an HD remaster.
Right. So,
but Platinum Games has always been very good with what they're doing.
But the fact that Scalebound was an open world concept, multiplayer aspect,
co-op throughout the story,
gear, there was gear,
4 players,
customization,
dragons, knights,
magic,
badass character.
Just
my man transformed into a turtle with a sword.
It just looks.
It was cool though.
I mean, it just gets you excited to think about that. It was very disappointing when we heard that it was just wiped.
So this is definitely one of our bigger disappointments, but at the same time, one of our bigger
This is something that we can hark back on.
We know it's not 99.9% chance of not happening, but
the little bit of chance.
Just know this is on our list. It's definitely on our list to look out for. So, and speaking of another game, we're gonna be talking about Final Fantasy VII, the revolutionary RPG. JRPG that some even say is the greatest JRPG to ever bless gamers.
Now I'll be completely upfront. I've never played the original.
I never played the original.
But I did appreciate what I saw. I knew there was a reason that it was considered the top JRPG.
It was so great. I never played this game. I still knew about Cloud.
Yeah, that was.
Knew Cloud was
everybody knew about Cloud being the
Sephiroth. I still knew about
one
Sephiroth.
of the greatest characters ever.
Just know, I'm very excited for it. Just from my perspective, I've never played the old game because I know it's coming in 3 different iterations, kind of like Final Fantasy 13. Oh, I know, guys. Linear. Hate it.
It's time travel.
Lightning, robot. Even though, some of those are valid. We'll give you that. But just aside the point. It'll be coming in 3 iterations, kind of how Final Fantasy 13 did. And I'm very excited to go through it because I personally never played the old game. So it's kind of like venturing through new territory with a character that I'm only sort of familiar with. And he's like super cool.
New gameplay
Beastly ass Claymore. I get to learn more about the characters,
it's
the world.
Not turn-based right now. He out here dumping and diving.
Right. The reason why I never got into a lot of the Final Fantasies is because it never played like Kingdom Hearts.
Right.
So now that they're going with this new, let's do a live battle simulator.
Yes.
Type of real-time type of battle.
Yes.
That's what's getting me. I love Final Fantasy 15.
Right.
Just absolute. I played it all, beat it in about a week.
Right.
And I haven't gotten to all the second playthrough. I've got to my second playthrough, but third playthrough, fourth playthrough, I haven't did that yet. Still looking for those EX bosses. But
Right.
That just simply alone, I probably wouldn't have played that game if it was like original canon Final Fantasy. But since it played more like Kingdom Hearts, I was just like, oh yeah, down with that.
I would just love to see, or I would love to get a release date if possible, because that would be amazing. I don't really, that's the main thing I'm looking for, honestly, for all these games. I just need the release dates, and for Final Fantasy VII, we've seen some gameplay. I'd like to see where they are now, progress-wise with the game, so I'm looking forward to see what exactly they have to bring.
Enough about that, but where's Kingdom Hearts 3 release date?
No,
That's all I need. That's I will live.
game doesn't exist yet.
Alright. And our final thing that we're very excited for, which I think a lot of people are excited for in the gaming community, is Destiny 2.
Say what you want about the first game.
Nah.
You always came back for the gameplay.
I
You
know.
always came back for the gameplay. The
I know.
gameplay kept a lot of people on there.
Like a lot of people, I've had a lot of my greatest gaming experience in Destiny, despite everything that it had wrong with it.
Yes.
Despite everything I had to say with it, all the gripes of the grinding, with the ascended materials and all that junk, the bugs with Atheon. Still to this day, I have a special place in my heart for Destiny.
Everybody does.
So-
Don't even try to run
So
from it. Everybody does.
I'm definitely waiting patiently. This time I have a different mindset. The hype for Destiny 1 was crazy. So Destiny 2, I'm a bit more reserved this time. I can collect myself a bit better. But the hype is crazy, y'all. It's easy to be sucked up into it. But I'm just gonna, I'm waiting to see what they're gonna bring. They're probably gonna bring more gameplay. I don't know what specifically they might show off in there.
I'm feeling like they're going to show us at least one dungeon or treasure map that you can find on one of the new 4 planets.
And then they're gonna show us or tell us the date for the beta, because there's no
That's what's probably
early access, mother.
that's probably
Early
the
access.
that's probably the most anticipated thing. They said summer. It is summer. It's going to be June, the middle of June at that.
Right.
There's no more summer. It can't get more summer.
Exactly.
So I think that we're gonna get a couple of little, because they haven't touched on exactly how treasure maps. They kind of scooted over it,
right.
but they mentioned it, but they kind of just kind of scooted over it.
And it's very exciting because they're bringing that like explorative type feel that RPGs are known for.
It's like
at least
15-minute dungeons,
At least
right.
I don't have
bosses
to-
you can steal the treasure from.
Right, and you just kind of stumble upon these things as you explore the world naturally.
There is no just speed through on your speeder, get to the mission, shoot 20 things, and get up out there.
And that's partly why I'm excited for the Scorpio, because if it's bringing the hardware and it can do the things they're saying it can do, it'll really help all the other games like in the Xbox realm to really bring the immersion. Because Destiny 2 already looks like it's bringing more immersion simply off of the way they're approaching it this time. Whether it's through the characters, the environment, and the story. But it all looks like it's shaping up very well. But, overall, I just hope we can get the release, or not a release date. We already know when that's happening. I want the beta,
Yes.
early beta.
I think the early access is the
thing.
most
That
anticipated
would be
thing
really
at
cool.
E3 at this moment.
Right.
Is when can players get their hands on Destiny
Right.
I'm
Crucible?
trying to goose down Destiny 2 right now.
Because this is just it's too exciting. It looks great. It looks more polished.
Right.
You can say what you want about the graphics. I think it looks more polished, and from the feedback that everybody's getting from actually being there and playing the game is just absolutely beautiful. You have to experience it yourself.
Right.
So
That's
I can't
basically-
wait. I truly can't wait. E3 is going to be very good this year.
E3 is going to be amazing.
Yes.
And I'm really hoping we get surprised. We told you everything we're hopeful for. We told you everything that we're anticipating. We get a little bit into the disappointment section because we know we're probably not going to be scalebound. But
All right.
either way, though, we're just very hyped for it. I'm really hoping that I get super surprised. And I'm just like,
I just want to hear, and then you and I.
Oh, my
there's
God.
a little hand.
So,
We haven't even talked about the rumored console that's supposed to be coming, not developed by
Right.
Nintendo, Microsoft, or Sony. So who
Right.
knows? We could all be surprised. We're all waiting. The anticipation is real right now.
All right, the hype right now is building. It is on the 13th of June through the 15th, so we'll definitely be trying to cover everything that comes out with it, so be looking forward to that. But that's pretty much all we have to say, so this is Gemini Punch signing out.
All right. Catch you later. This is Multi.
Mac.
So, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.